Alright guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm just going to go over a script I created a couple of years ago. The script, basically what it does is it adds a domain in Office 365 and it uses Azure DNS to verify that domain, and then it adds the necessary DNS records to Azure DNS. Okay, I'm redoing this because the Azure modules have changed and the old script basically is broken. So I redid it and I'm just doing a new video so everything is on par. All right. The script would be in GitHub when I'm done. Currently I have it copied down to my temp folder. So the requirement for this script, one, you must have Azure PowerShell 3.0 and higher. And also you must have MS Online module installed. Okay, here it goes. The script does need three parameters. The first one is domain. That's the domain you want to you want to add to Azure. I'm sorry, to Office 365. Next is it needs a subscription ID. That's going to be the Azure subscription ID that you want the DNS zone to be on. Then finally, it needs a resource group. Now, the resource group is required, but it doesn't need to be on already in Azure. If the script will look for the resource group, if it's not there, then it will create it. All right, those are the only three parameters that you need, and then you can run the script. So it's going to prompt you to log into Azure. Okay, so it will log into Azure and it will create the DNS zone, and it will give you this NS record that it wants you to add to go to your domain registry and add those. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the domain register for that domain. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add that domain. Normally, if you're using a regular domain register, this domain should already be there. But I just selected something. So what it needs you to do is you need to add an NS record in that domain. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the NS records. Okay, I've added all the 4 records in here. These are all 4 of them. I've added an NS record on my domain. Now the script itself would check every 5 minutes. It will check every 5 minutes for whether the record have been added. So let's just let it run and see what it comes back with. Okay, so it did take a while. So the script loops every 5 minutes. This took about 2 loops, so it took about 10 minutes for it to come up. But all depends on how fast your domain register actually gets back the information that the information refreshes. So you might take 10 minutes, you might take 5, you might take 10, you might even take up to 30 minutes for this to verify. All you need to do is just sit back and wait for it. So once the NS record has been validated, it will prompt you for to log into your Office 365. So we'll add that domain to the Office 365, and now it's trying to verify. This also takes about there's a minute delay in this one, so we'll delay for a minute. Make sure the text records are added to the DNS server. All right, and it was able to verify the domain. Perfect. Now it's going through the DNS records, and the script is done. Now, that's the end of the actual script, but we'll just go ahead and check a few things to make sure everything is up. It's there. First, let's go here and jump into Azure. Let's refresh. I'm in DNS zone. I'm going to refresh. Okay, and this is the domain that just got added. See, it has 12 records in there. All right, if you look, it's all the Office 365 records. Okay, so next, let's jump into Office 365. Okay, the domain is not listed there, so let's just jump out of that. Let's go home. All right, and then let's jump back into domains. All right, the domain will be listed as setup in progress. All you need to do is go in there, say continue setup, go next, next, verify, and finish. Setup complete. All right. Thank you for watching. You have a good day.